back to another video from Jim the Car Guy. Today we're working on a 2010 Ford Transit van. You probably recognize it because it's been here for numerous other problems. Today's problem is that the heat doesn't work. There's absolutely nothing. On none of the settings, 1 through 4, is nothing. Being that it's probably about 4 degrees outside today, 5 degrees, they really need heat. So let me get inside. I'm going to show you how we're going to check it, and we'll go from there. The blower motor on this particular vehicle is underneath the passenger side. Down with the feet will be underneath the glove box. So we're going to take the cover down underneath there, just so we can get up with a test light and check the power and ground and see what's going on underneath there. I have a suspicion that the motor is no good because it was making a lot of noise last time it was here. So let's take a look underneath here and let's figure out what's going on and get this thing out of here and hopefully get some heat for the customer so we'll be happy. All right, let's get inside and take a look. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to connect up our power probe, which I already did. We're going to get inside the vehicle over here. And unfortunately today's a lousy day because all the water is dripping off this vehicle, so it's a little bit messy here. What we need to do is we need to get underneath into here is where the blower motor is. So we're going to take out these screws underneath here, this one here, this one here, this one, and I believe there's another one probably right up underneath there. So let me get this cover down right here, and we'll get underneath there and we'll see what's going on. Okay, once we have all the screws out, then we just take this cover here and just relocate that off to the side for now. And this here is our blower motor. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to connect up our power probe under the hood. We have to turn the key to the on position, which we just did. We're going to go to the controls over here. We're going to turn it on to the highest setting. And then we're going to come down underneath here with our test light. And we're going to check to see if we have power and ground. We have ground right here. And we have a ground right there. So what we're missing now is we're missing the power. The thing I like about a power probe is that you can power this up. And you can hear that buzzing noise from the motor. That's not a normal sound. That's actually something wrong inside there. So, actually, you know what I just saw here? I see water dripping down from up underneath here also. Alright, I have a feeling that we're going to find water inside there, and that's going to be what damaged the motor. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to find out why we have no power here. And easiest thing to do right now is go underneath and check the fuses under the hood. So let me take a look on the computer, see which fuse it is, and we're going to go underneath and check the fuse box. So we'll go underneath the hood and we'll come right back. Okay, now this is under the hood of the vehicle. And we have to open up this box here, and it's going to be from what I looked on the computer, it's going to be a 30 amp fuse. So let's take this cover off so we can get in there. And the way you do that is just push these clips off like that, and you pull this out. I'm actually going to need 2 hands to do this, so I'm going to put you down for 1 second here. Watch you don't break this. And let's take a look. Alright, I only see one 30 amp fuse here. So let's take a look and see. Okay, there we have power there. And we have nothing right here, so we know that that fuse right there is burnt out. So let me grab a fuse. We're going to throw a fuse in it, and we'll see what this motor sounds like. This fuse just pulls right out. I'm actually cheating. Instead of going and getting a pair of pliers to pull it out, we're just going to pull this out of here. And we're going to grab a new fuse, and we'll throw it in there and see. And you can see it's kind of burnt inside there. So let me grab a new fuse and we'll throw it in and let's see what happens. Okay, just so you know, sometimes if you have a burnt out, if you have a bad blower motor, you'll install the fuse and you'll blow the new fuse out too. So let's see what happens. Just so you know, the key is on, still in the on position. And we're going to see. And I do hear the blower motor running inside. Well, the blower motor is running. It was making a buzzing noise before. It's not buzzing right now. So we're going to change this blower motor because I did see water dripping out of it. We're going to find out what's going on with that. So let's pull this motor out, and we're going to grab a new one, and we're going to replace it with a new one. So let me just shut the key off, and we'll come right back. Now we're down underneath here, and what we're going to need to do is we need to unplug this plug here, and the way you do that is you push this little pin right here in, and you rock this back and forth, and you should be able to get it to pull right down and out, which it did. There's a couple of screws underneath the bottom right here. We have to take these screws out, but we need to remove this piece right here too. I know it's a little dark underneath here, hard to see, but we need to remove this piece here because this is actually directly underneath the motor. So we need to take out a screw up in here. It's a Phillips head screwdriver. So we're going to take that screw out so we can remove this out of the way. And then we're going to take out the 3 screws underneath the motor and remove it. So the screw that we need to take out is actually right up underneath here. So I'm going to try to get in there and get that out. Let's remove the glove compartment. See what it looks like. We take the glove box like this, and you push in on this corner here and this corner here. I know it's a little bit tough, but push these 2 corners in like that. Pull the glove box down, and then you can pull the glove box out, and it comes right out. This glove box actually comes out fairly easy because it's actually just in these pieces right here. The screw we need to take out is actually down inside there. So I'm going to take that Phillips head screw out and remove this piece right here, and then I'm going to come right back. It looks like it's going to be a little difficult to get to, but I'm going to take that screw out and come right back. Okay, what I decided to do is instead of removing this screw up underneath here, because it's up underneath there, it's a little harder, I just pull this off to the side here just so I can get underneath the bottom right here and take out that screw right there, which I did. I'm going to remove this screw here and 1 more screw in the back, and then we're going to pull that blower motor out. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see what I'm doing, but let's give it a shot and see. You can't even see the back screw underneath there, so you're going to need a mirror or just go by feel. And take out the 3 screws and we'll pull the motor down. Got the 3 screws out. The blower motor pretty much falls right out of there. And we're going to put it back in. And as you can see, there is water up inside here, which is probably what caused it to fail. So we're going to find out what that's all about underneath the hood. In the meantime, let's get that new motor and put the new motor in and get this heat working for this fella. All right, let me get the motor. We'll be right back. Okay, now we got the replacement motor, and we're just going to put the motor back up the way we took it out. Remember where your plug was located? You just take your motor and you push it back up where it came out, like this, and then we're going to put the screws back in and secure it in place. So it's going to be hard to do with one hand, so I'm going to screw this back up, and then we'll come right back. Okay, blower motor is all tightened up. All of the screws underneath the bottom here are tight. There's only 3 of them. They're tight. And we're just going to put this cover, this blower back up here. This is the for your feet. We'll put that back in where it belongs. And now if everything is okay, we should be able to turn it on. And all the fan speeds work. Nice and quiet. This sounds good. All right. So take your time, watch what you're doing, and it's a fairly easy job. And good luck. If I can do anything for you, if you need any advice or anything, just drop me a line. Be more than happy to talk to you about anything. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. All right, I almost forgot to show you this, is that the glove box goes back in. You just put the tabs in here like this and like this. It just goes in there like that. And you push it, it locks in, and then you bend over these, this one this way, and this one this way. Close it up, your glove box is in. We're going to put our cover back on the bottom, and we're done.